Greetings, my little people. I hope you are prepared for the great horrors that are awaiting us today. Scheiße, ich kann das nicht. Moin moin, hallo zu The Last Door Season 1 der Collectors Edition. Die Musik hört ihr im Hintergrund. Es ist ein bisschen laut, das gebe ich schon zu, aber das ist die wahre Liebe von Leidenschaft und so weiter. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet einen wunderschönen Tag. Falls nicht, tut mir das unsagbar leid. And for the non-German-speaking audience out there in the world and the life, hello and welcome to this pretty creepy point-and-click adventure. I hope you had a beautiful day. Ist das? Das klingt voll nach mein Hut, der hat 3 Ecken. And if not, I'm sorry. So. Today is an evening not only of good stories, but of good tentacles, because... Give me a second, I have to scroll down. Tentacles! Yes! I have tentacles for you! All over the place! Self-made, beautiful, crazy tentacles! And they change even their color! Isn't that amazing? And I have a creepy version of that, but I don't show that. That's not a good. That's not a good one. So let's see. Look at these tentacles! Aren't they amazing? Holy shit! Who would not love that tentacles? Why is that so fucking loud? I'm sorry for that. But tentacles! Holy shit! Hello? Also. Tentacles! What? Dyslexia-friendly fonts. Oh, we can make Spanish and we can make English. I guess we will make some English. Oh. Whatever, close capture. I mean... Oh, for people who can't hear. Okay, is everything alright? So, like I said, this is a very creepy game. So I hope all you have some non-creepy lighting, not lightning. Episode 1! After all the things I have seen! It's still a bit loud. After all the things I've done! Give me a second, it's still too loud. I can make that a bit more. After all the things I've seen. After all the things I have done. I cannot escape the curse my life has taken. Now I am beyond redemption. I just hope you can forgive me someday. Oh shit. Yours sincerely, Anthony Beechworth. Creepy. The last door. Seriously, that's the last door. Okay. This is a game. I just have to say it has an amazing atmosphere, even though you only can see some pixels of it. It is still fucking loud, holy shit! Okay. We will change that. Just enjoy those beautiful pixelated birds, okay? And listen to that music! I'm sorry! This music is so good! I got goosebumps! It's so good! Yes, it's a pretty fast game. October 1891. Vedete me chi schiat. I never had I had one half of year. I had Latin course. I had a short Latin course about like Veni Vidi Vici style shit, like how do you talk in Latin? It was very not you know what I mean. So why do I have this beautiful game? I have to make the thing a bit louder. Yes, let's make the game a bit louder because it isn't loud enough yet. I hope this is enough. That was all my childhood friend Anthony Beechworth had written in his letter. It had been many years since I had heard that sentence. It was the motto of the science and philosophy group that we had secretly run as students back when we were in that secluded boarding school in Scotland. But we had left it all behind, like mere childhood memories. That letter was unusual. It could only mean something awful must have happened. Something that must remain absolutely secret. I had to find out what was going on. Without delay, I took the first morning train to Sussex, and made my way to the address on the letter. And there it was, the old house of Anthony's family, the Beechworth Manor. Episode 1, the letter. I'm a bit freezing in here. It's a bit cold. So, this is us. This is the whole game screen. And right and left are some tentacles. Hello and welcome to the last door. The fields surrounding the house stretch majestically as far as the eye can see. I did not know Anthony was the owner of such property. It's pretty simple. You can walk, you can point. You can see some crows. A herd of crows is eating eagerly. There's so many birds that I cannot see their prey from here. A garbage bin, judging by the foul odor, I would say it has not been emptied in a fortnight. It is latched from the inside. This is strange. Everything is silent, as if there was no one living here. I'm worried about Anthony. I have to find him. My coat. Is this Anthony? The years have not been kind on him. You were god-awful as a friend. A note on the table. And dear Mr. Beechworth, due to the recent events, the situation has become unbearable for us, and, much to our regret, we have no other choice but to leave. We will remain forever grateful for all these years in your service. God bless you, Mr. and Mrs. Brewer. A grandfather clock. It is the only sound around here. Does somebody know the best wiping tissue, something for a monitor, because mine is so greasy. That happens if you eat in front of your monitor. Hello and welcome. Moin moin. Welcome to the horror show. I hope you enjoy your stay. Mwah! And then you know this shit. It's been creepy. God damn it. Okay. A machine that plays recorded music. I did not know that Anthony was such an enthusiast of new inventions. A cabinet with glasses and some liquor bottles. There's also a matchbox. These matches could come in useful. A fireplace. It looks like it has not been cleaned in a long time. The large window is wide open, letting the cold dusk air in. See? No need to close the door, the window is wide open. Can I even close the door? Nope, can't close the door. A deer head overlooks the room with glass eyes. What I wanted to say, goddammit, before the credits interrupted me. This game is made by the same people that are right now in this moment, in this right now situation moment, are developing Blasphemous, one of my most anticipated games for the next years. It's an indie game that is so, it looks so god awful good. It's grotesque. It's like a Metroidvania, Igavania style Souls atmospheric thing, and I'm really looking forward. The only thing is they want to kickstart it, which is bad for me because I don't have a credit card, so I can't pay them for that, which is not good. A seascape. There's small boats struggling against the roaring waves. A variety of herbs and ingredients. Are those mushrooms? The kitchen stove and a cleaning cloth. A plate, pans. Something. I think I'm assuming we are in the kitchen. Do you assume that too? Because I assume we're in the kitchen. A plate with some days old leftovers. I have unlatched the door. I'm sorry. I live in a country where you do not need a credit card. It's like a safety measurement, maybe. I don't know. Germans hate credit cards. A rainy mountain landscape. And to be honest, if I can, I will avoid using it. Credit cards are awful. This portrait is crooked. Is this Mona Lisa? Oh, definitely not stuck in last century. I'm just a bit careful. This painting depicts a deep, dark forest. My chair is creaking. Do you hear my chair? It's creaking like something. A small plant brings some life to this place. A wash basin and some toiletries. You know, for the time that people do not have some running water out of the wall from those metallic things you screw up and down. There's nothing of interest in these drawers. A lamp to light the way! Take it! use this? No. Okay. Let's see. This is a discoloration on the wall in the shape of a cross, as if one had hung there for many years and been recently removed. The window is so dirty that I can barely see through to the outside. An empty bowl, like the ones used to feed pets. March 5th, 1891. Master Anthony has made us get rid of our religious objects. What is going on with him? Luckily, I have found a place to hide my rosary. I cannot pray every night without it. May 18th, 1891. Master Anthony has been complaining about Alfie. What would a simple cat do to him? He ordered us to keep him out of the house at all times. Still, I cannot let that poor thing starve. He's such a clever cat. Every time I open the window, he knows food is waiting for him. Anyway, I'm worried about Master Anthony. He's growing more and more unlike himself every day. September 15th, 1891. Master Anthony is spending whole days locked inside his office. He wants us to leave him food at the door, but he barely eats anything. I'm really worried. So this is not his... Okay, this is the servant's part room, something like that. I don't know. So... the door's locked. I should try and find the key to open it. That seems like the normal working place for Mr. What was his name? Beowulf? 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 Blah blah blah. I still can't remember names. Oh, hey, that creepy music. The door's stuck. It won't open. Do you feel this jump scare coming and creeping up behind your neck? Like one of those. Some squares areas on the wall are visible cleaner. It looks like some of the paintings are missing. Something is coming. For you. This doorway has been boarded up. And you know that something is coming for you. A double bed. From the accumulated dust, I would guess it hasn't been slept in for a very long time. A gentleman with a serious and inquisitive look. The fireplace is black with soot. Ah, a silver key. Small photographs and old... what? Okay, wait a second. What? Wait. I have an translation system on my beautiful translator. Let's see. What the heck is that word? Hello? Okay, it's something. It's something photo related. Can you please? No, a bit louder, please.
Daguerreotype. Daguerreotype.
I've never heard of that word. You know, you learn everything, every new things every day, whatever. Okay. This window leads to a balcony shared with the adjacent room. Oh my goodness, this name. I cannot open the latch, it is stuck. Perhaps I could do so using a small tool. Daguerreotype. It is locked from the inside. Can I? No. Okay, I assume this little beautiful key is for his thing, you know. working place. Listen to that music, holy shit, it's so good. Oh my goodness. It is definitely not his working place. It's... god damn it. It's a mindset or something like that. I think this is a slide disc record. The sleeve reads The Carnival of Venice. Oh, I know that song. I mean, that thing, song. Oh, Macroba. This is nice. We can now, splash some heads of some zombies or head crabs. A slightly rusty crowbar. A small pile of firewood, twigs and chunks of dry bark. Oh, you don't want to take that? It's a bit cold up there. What the heck? The boiler looks like it has been out of use for a long time. You're going to tell me you stay in a house nobody lives in and has possibly a corpse hanging down on the upper parts of the house, and you're not going to make a fire to warm yourself even though door and windows are open since you don't know when? You are a clever man. You are a clever man. The music has abruptly stopped. Oh my fucking god. Did you jump? Because that's scary. Oh my fucking goodness. Let's just go. Oh, okay. Those little cute scarecrows ate a little cute scarecrow. A giant crow, not a why did I say scarecrow? You know what I mean, crow. Not much life left in it. Why would you take that? Oh, please. No. That sound. My god, what has happened here? Leave me alone. The writing on the walls read, "Leave me alone." Who would have written such a thing? Are you... You know that there is a corpse, right? I'm just not imagining that. It is a letter. Dear Margaret, it has been days since Anthony left his office. Ugh. You know, you can bake that crow because the other crows kind of took his interior out of it, right? All the organs are splattered on the ground. Ugh. It has been days since Anthony left his office. I can hear him whisper angrily, frightfully, and it gets worse at night. Our service left a few days ago. Without their help and company, I am lost. I can barely walk out of bed. Not even the doctor will come here after his argument with Anthony. My husband has developed a horrible ability to break anyone's will. I do not know what to do. I do not have any strength left. I wish I could send you this letter. Your dear friend, Anna Beechworth. She's fucking Dad! This guy left his wife, dying in her room. This is an asshole. The lifeless body of a woman. It has been here for a few days. Looks like she's clutching a note in her hand. I am writing what will surely be my final thoughts, my last lines, my last breath. I do not know what kind of dark power has turned my husband into what he is now, a stranger, with a look bereft of all sanity, compassion, and human warmth. I do not know what shadow has slowly darkened our lives. I do not know this foreign guest that now dwells in our souls. I do not know where it is from, but I am sure it is not from this world. I will meet my brothers and sisters soon. I will be free from this abyss of madness and fear. Soon I will stop trembling. A simple long hairpin. An old wheelchair. I would love to have it. Just to have it. A letter in a feeble handwriting. I cannot go on. All is lost. Nothing of interest in this dressing table, if you say so. It is a diary page. I cannot stand their stares. They watch me, they judge me, they despise me. I know they think I am not worthy of this family. But who are they but dust and bones? A memory. Leave me. I do not need you. Leave me alone. A woman of strong features and dark hair. She has bold looks in her eyes. The young Anthony, just like I remember him. She looks like the woman on the bed. She's holding a baby. Could that be Anthony's child? I thought it was there. This old man bears some resemblance to Anthony, but this countenance is marred by a severe, unsettling gaze. This young woman, not yet in her 20s, stares defiantly back at me. A man with blonde hair. It feels as if I've seen him before. A portrait of Anthony standing beside a mounted wildcat or lynx. The paint looks fresher around the animal's head. Do you want to have a crow? Well, there's a big raven perched outside the window, tapping on the glass with its beak. What? Do you want to have the crow? Do you want to have that? And now what? Did it? How do I open that? Can I? A dying crow, not much life left in it. Oh! Wait. Can I use this crow to feed the cat? Oh, wait. Can I use this thing to get the key? I can't force lock this stuff with this. Do you want to take the raven? Okay. Ah, yes, it's locked. Sorry. I'm stupid. Using the hairpin, I have managed to spring the latch with ease. Huh? I thought... Okay. A lynx mounted and stuffed. This is a fine work of taxidermy. Some torn or diary pages. Hello. Welcome to the creepy show, where you creep out at night and day, because this is creepy. I'm fine, how are you doing? I hope you had a beautiful day, because now you're frightened to death. You just missed a good jump scare. Why am I always saying this word around? They will not bother me anymore. I'm done with the censor's case, they whisper. It is all ready. There is only one thing left to do. Why is it going louder? God damn it, don't do that. Thank you. A common hammer in good condition. What? No, I don't want to go. Wait, please. A can of paint thinner. We need that, because the lynx has to be removed from the painting. It is not a creepy enough. Some sort of spilled chemical product. It smells strongly of vinegar. Remains of chemical experiments. Some strange books written in a language unknown to me. A map of the region of Sussex with marking drawn on its surface. A few press cuttings pinned to the wall that illustrate to London News 1887. Judge kills himself under strange circumstances. The Daily Telegraph, 1888. I don't know why I'm rolling that R so hard. Earl found dead floating in the Thames. Themse, meine Güte. Themse. The Times, 1889. Famous actor found bled to death in his hotel room. On top of the ladder there is a trapdoor with a keyhole reinforced with gold. Can I go? The gold-enforced trapdoor is locked. I need to find the key. Oh. Yes, I'm Rababakuchen. Rababakuchen. Something like that. No, what was that? Oh my goodness. I don't feel well having a dying crow in my pocket. This is not a good feeling. I cannot pour the thinner directly onto the canvas. It would remove every layer of the paint, the fresh image, as well as whatever originally lay beneath. Huh. Did I miss something? Yes, I missed something. Hammer. Why? What? Why a hammer? I don't need a hammer. For what do I need a hammer? Can... That was a joke! That was a joke! I'm so sorry, that was a joke. I didn't want to do that. I didn't thought that would... Oh my goodness. Holy shit. Oh fuck. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have put an end to the poor creature's suffering. Oh shit. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. The girl has stopped moving. There. Yeah, that happens normally if you're dead. Oh my goodness. Well, yes. Rip indeed, good ending. Rip in pieces. So, let's start. Can I hammer you? Nope. Can I paint thin you? Nope. Can I crow you? Nope. The doorknob looks almost new. You need to clean it. How would I clean a doorknob? So... what? Oh, they're gone. Strange. I would better leave it alone. The curtains are drawn. Isn't there no... What? A cloth. I didn't take the cloth. Why I didn't take the cloth? Holy shit. I might come in handy. I will take it. I'm sorry. I damned the cloth with paint thinner. I kind of missed the from the crow, but just kind of. Not literally. It's more like, yeah. I miss it because it was kind of always there, missing. I hope she will... Why can't I touch her? I hope she will never stand up again. The thin has worked. The fresh paint is gone and now I can see the original painting. The lynx's mouth is open as if it were growling. Do you want a dead crow? Okay. Do you want a window? No? Okay. This lynx looks like the one in Anthony's portrait. Its mouth is shut like it was before I revealed the original painting. Can you just open it? I would hate to damage this fine work of taxidermy. You want a crow? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, no! It looks like the window frame is rotten and would need some kind of cord to hold the window open. Why do I get a cord? Where was the cord? Did I ever see a cord? I mean, like the cord you use to kill yourself, hanging from the... whatever. Do we have a cord? I mean, down here. Hello, is there a cord? I mean, that's a typical place where you put your cord. What the heck? Can I just hammer this down? Nope, I can't. My god. Maybe the grandfather clock. Huh? Whoa! that kind of scared me. An old rosary, cord of beads with solid wooden crucifix. Okay, there's the cord. I assume. The cold wind of the evening is a relief in the suffocating atmosphere. Why are you still here? I would run away. 30 miles. So now what? I hear something in the distance. It sounds like a lament. Lament. Do you want to tell me now the cat is fed? No, it isn't. Maybe I have to follow this sound. Or maybe we will all die the moment I will do that. Where did the crow go? The crow's gone. There's a tiny dark hole in the wall. Can they take that back? God damn it. I'm not a religious person, but I would never look. That's. The sound is louder down here. I would never let something hang there. Oh my goodness, please don't say you're stuck in there. The cat seems to be behind the wall. Sure. A black cat is staring at me, but wait, its eyes are missing. Whoa. I hate it. Good lord! It almost ripped my eyes out. It has run away into the dark. There's an open chest with a dark cloak, a mask and a knife. A knife could be useful. There's nothing else useful. Oh my goodness, do we now open his wife up? I mean, I would totally not do that, but I would just test if I could kind of... Can I? Should I? Should I open up a poor old dead woman with a knife? Can I? Nope. Should I do that? I don't think I should do that. I mean, I could. You can run behind her and look if she. If you can catch it. I don't know which gender the cat is. I managed to get the link's mouth open. There's a gold key inside. Let me guess, we're now finding him and he's... Oh, probably dead. Oh god, no, Anthony, no! A portrait of a woman. Anthony's wife, perhaps? She looks very happy here. Do you have still? No, you do not have to. A lifeless body of my dear friend. What madness could have led him to commit such an act? There's something in his pocket. It is a sealed letter. Dear J. David, if you're reading these lines, and I'm not, but I am... Excuse me. If you're reading these lines, then I'm nothing but a dead body hanging before you. I write to you in my last shreds of lucidity. You are one of my oldest friends, and when I sent you the letter asking you to come here, I did not doubt for one moment that you would. Had you failed me this evening, everything would have been lost. I have found myself involved in a series of horrible incidents. For reasons beyond my comprehension and sanity, I have become a total stranger to myself and to my closest relatives, capable of the most indescribable, atrocious acts. I cannot give you any more details at this time. I must ask you to go immediately back to the boarding school where we made the pact, where we all swore in our honor that sentence that would protect us. This letter must not reach anyone else, so it is imperative that you destroy it immediately. The lives of the rest of the group and yours too are in great danger. Do not delay. They are already waiting for you. Seeing is believing, David. Do not forget that. Always your loyal friend, Anthony Beechworth. Fuck you! The last door on the letter was funded via Kickstarter by 285 backers. It was published in March 11. 2013. Oh shit. Okay. Previously on The Last Door. Jeremiah DeWitt receives a mysterious letter from his childhood friend Anthony Beechworth. He travels to his friend's manor in Sussex, where he learns of Anthony's descent into madness and the death of his wife Anna Beechworth. DeWitt faces the perils of the house and finally finds the dead body of his friend, who committed suicide. Anthony's final letter warns DeWitt of an unknown danger and asks him to remember his past by going back to the boarding school they both attended years back. Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. What? The kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Oh, please don't do what I think you're doing. Give us each day our daily bread. Please don't whip yourself. Please. Forgive us our sins, for we ourselves forgive you our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I hate that so much. Now tell me, where are you? What do you see? You hear that man whispering, and you hear that, right? It's not my head. What the heck? It's like moaning. Who is it? Is it Anthony? Answer me. What is she doing? Get closer to her. Get close to Anna. When I count to 3, you will wake up. 1, 2. Holy shit! 3, now wake up, wake up! You can rest now, Mr. David. That will be enough for today. I love that bird's eye. Did you see that bird's eye? Holy shit. One day I wish I would be as good at this as this artist, because holy shit, that bird eye. Are these sessions really necessary? I am confident that this is the best course of our treatment for our symptoms. Now, did you ever see him again? I saw it. What did you see? Can you describe it? It looked like an eye. It was like an eye, perfectly rounded and dark, deep and empty, accompanied by the most horrifying, painful screams I've ever heard, inside a complete darkness, where an evil dwells deep below, a forgotten, fearful human reasoning, but undoubtedly still rests deep down inside our being. In my case, that fear has already awoken. I can understand why you're disturbed, Mr. DeWitt. With our permission, I would like to consult on your case with a colleague of mine, a man I've known for many years who is more versed in modern psychological practices. I think his knowledge and experience would be very helpful in enabling us to understand your condition. Condition? Oh shit. Delightful. If you think it would help, Doctor, I'll leave it in your hands. The agony grows increasingly unbearable, and if you believe this man can help, then I welcome his aid. Thank you, Dr. Wakefield. I bid you good evening. Anthony, my friend, what really happened to you? How could you have left your wife Anna die so awfully? These doubts consume my soul. I hardly remember the time we spent together as schoolmates. I confess that beyond your enduring friendship, I can recall little of those years. Were your words a result of an increasing loss of sanity? Indeed, delightful. Illuminating. In your letter, you wrote that someone awaits me, a warning to ward me from a genuine danger, or merely the ravings of a brilliant mind, addled by insanity. Something stirs uneasily within my heart. I will not rest easily again until I go back to the boarding school and find out what secrets may lie within. Farewell, Mr. and Mrs. Beechworth. Rest now in peace. He's travelling far and forth, I think. Were those his memories? Nope, he's traveling. Oh, those houses. Episode 2, Memories. Oh, it's a warm day. A rainy warm day, maybe. An old, quite damaged mailbox. Why would a thing like that have a mailbox outside? Why you open that? There's a postcard inside the mailbox. Dear Matthew, it has been several months and still I have heard no news from you. My brother insists that you have abandoned me, but I am sure you remain true. I know that you would never do that to me, for I know your heart and the honesty of your eyes. I got this address from a hospital in London and pray that it reaches you safely. If that is the case, I want you to know that I will be always waiting for you. Forever yours, Juliet Holloway. Who's she writing to? Strange. Can I please? No? Okay. The Angel Gabriel, the school's emblem. I remember it being very pristine, but it looks neglected and dirty now. A stone eagle lies on the floor. It appears to have broken off of the fountain. Why would I take that? The stone eagle had once belonged to the Angel Gabriel's fountain. Can I put it back? Nope. Okay, no putting back. The door is locked from the inside. Oh my goodness, okay. A locked wood coffin badly finished. It seems that whoever made it was a bit rushed to finish. Hello? Good evening. I hope you're right and this turns out to be indeed a good evening. My name's DeWitt. I did not know there was a graveyard here. My pleasure, Mr. DeWitt. I am Frank Baldwin. Do not ask me why, but Monsignor specifically ordered to bury the corpses here. Why? I did not understand. Did he order to bury corpses here? Why? I do not understand. What is there to understand, Mr. DeWitt? God has forsaken this place. Ah, don't you know? Here we take care of patients. I am an old alumnus. I used to attend a school. It has been a long time since this is not a boarding school anymore. The building is now used as a nursing home run by nuns. A former student, huh? I never heard anybody in the village speak fondly of the school. They said it closed overnight, and nobody knows why. Not a lot was known about it. Excuse the interruption, Mr. Baldwin. I believe you with your work. Have a nice evening, alumnus DeWitt. A grave recently dug. Oh my goodness. This small group of graves has been haphazardly arranged. What is that word? Haphazardly. Where am I even going? A piece of old fishing net. Many years the drift have perfectly smoothed those flotsam into a small log. So the thing I wanted to say before the game interrupted me mentally, the school building kind of looks like a building I've seen in the Avengers, one of the early seasons. The time it was black and white, I guess. Or was it in color? If I remember correctly, it was a building where there was a military organization that was seeking some adrenaline rushes by not throwing grenades, and whoever throws the last dies. I mean, like literally dies, or like fighting some wars that are not existing because they were from the war somewhere, I don't know, and they need those adrenaline rush to survive or something like that. I still can't remember, but it was a good episode. The Lost Pilgrim, a sea stack all the students at the school used to climb. Somewhere up there are my initials. Do you want to go up there? No? Why not? Looks good. And safe. It looks safe. Or was it the thing with the spiders? The big spider farm. Ah, I can't remember. I have to rewatch the whole series. I love that. Ah, that's my favorite one. An ancient blackthorn tree, twisted by time and weather. Hello, Mrs. Nunn. Pardon, excuse me, sister. Good evening, sister. Good evening. Mother Elizabeth, what brings you here, Mr. DeWitt? I'm a former student of this boarding school. As you can see, Mr. DeWitt, this stopped being an academic institution a long time ago, and is now exclusively dedicated to prayer and the well-being of the patients under our care. I see, even so. May I please speak to Mr. DeWitt? I'm afraid that we are too busy to start wasting time talking about past issues. In addition, there's little to say. We sisters arrived after the boarding school had closed down. Everybody but Monseigneur, of course. Monseigneur? Exactly. But you didn't answer my question. Why have you come to this place, Mr. DeWitt? I guess that it would be a good idea to visit this place again and perceive the passage of time. Perceive the passage of time? What are you talking about? This place will help me remember my past. If you have memory problems, I would recommend you to visit a doctor immediately, and don't waste your time here. To be honest, I prefer not to talk about it. I couldn't tell you why this place is so important for me, but it is a lot. Well, I appreciate your honesty, Mr. DeWitt. I will allow you to stay around here. I hope I won't regret my decision. Don't worry, Mother. Thank you. Why is he taking his... Oh my goodness, you're not going to live here. Don't do that. Some bandages and other medical equipment, nothing of interest. A picture of Sant Camillus de Sant Camillus de Lelli. What? Patron or saint of the sick, hospitals and nurses. He seems to have forsaken this place. Among the baggages I can see a packet of letters bound by twine. Doctor. I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor. Pay him no mind, he has been delirious for some days. I'm Miss Mary what the heck? I'm Miss Mary Vinge, and this is my brother Matthew. Juliet, why have you left me? Why you don't answer my letters? My letters. You see, the poor man is still obsessed with his fiancée. He won't accept that she left him a month ago. My poor Matthew. I'm very sorry, Miss Vinge. I hope he recovers. Thank you. Hello, you have a letter. Mr. Vinge, I think this letter is addressed to you. Oh, thank you. Leave it with me, if you'd be so kind. As you can see, my brother is too weak to read it. Well, Matthew, let's see who has written to you. Oh, it's a letter from our mother. Dear Matthew, I hope you're recovering. I wish that your beloved sister and you come back home soon. You! Mother needs more care. I hate you, lady. Do you remember good times when we lived together? A magazine entitled Weird Tales. You don't want to read it? Are you right, madam? There was a rhythmic cloud. Yes, a rhythmic cloud. There was a rhythmic sound like a breathing. What do you mean? It was last night. I felt an increasing pressure on my temples. Something dry and rough like tree barks brushed against my leg. And I saw something on the wall, like a growing shadow. I lit the lamp, there was nothing. I'm sure it was just a nightmare, madam. Should I talk to you twice? The poor woman has fallen into an uneasy, fitful sleep. Poor woman. Are you a child? He's quite a pale young boy. He's asleep. Please help. Please, someone, pity. I am sorry you cannot be here. Is there some way I can help? Don't worry about it, sir. The Lord looks after each and every one of our patients. He will provide you with all the help you need. If you wish, you can pray there, next to the statue of Our Lady. Don't you think she is beautiful? The Virgin listens to those in need. Are you fucking serious? A picture of the Virgin Mary gazing at you, supposedly to portray sympathy and compassion for you. However, she seems to look more pained and sorrowful here. Wow. Oh, it's a backyard door. I remember that we used to keep here some textbooks. Now there's a music box. Oh! A music box. Probably it belonged to one of the students. Dear brother, I have received your letter and I will try to write you more frequently. I hope you are studying a lot and you feel comfortable here. We miss you a lot. When are you coming back? Father is in bed with fever and do not feel very well, but I'm not on medication. Today's my birthday and I'm feeling blue. It is a quiet and boring Sunday at the village. Mom is going to cook a lemon cake like those grandma used to make. I wish we could eat it together. Write back soon. I'm looking forward to knowing how you're doing, what you're learning, how Scotland and so on. A big hug. I think about you a lot. Your dear sister. January 15th, 1876. Father Ernest seemed unusually troubled today. Several times he paused abruptly in the middle of a lecture for no reason, even during his favorite class, theology. January 18th, 1876. Today Father Ernest was very irritable. What? Collins made a comment and was expelled from class for it, and even DeWitt was admonished just for reading a philosophy book. I hope Father Ernest doesn't turn his ire toward me. My father will be a bit disappointed if I fail to get good marks. January 21st, 1876. It was very disconcerting to see Father Ernest entering class so pale and sweaty. In the middle of his lecture he stumbled, dazed, and had to sit. January 22nd, 1876. Father Eugene taught our theology class today, even though he doesn't know the subject matter as well as Father Ernest. When we asked him what had happened to Father Ernest, Father Eugene told us that he had taken ill. What worries me is that now Father Eugene is also starting to look unwell. February 20th, 1876. It has been a month since we last saw Father Ernest. We are told that he is still sick, but if he is so ill, then why hasn't a physician come to treat him? My studies are flagging, but I have taken it upon myself to read on my own. I hope this helps, as I must succeed in spite of the problems happening around us. February 23rd, 1876. It was announced this morning that the school is to close. None of us know why, and we cannot get a straight answer from the faculty. They each dodge the question, and I'm starting to think they may not know the answer themselves. The anxiety is palpable, though they try to hide it behind a calm face. But what about Father Ernest? I hear he alone is to remain after we vacate the premises. There's a picture in the diary. It is the photograph of my graduation class. I see myself, Father Ernest, and Anthony. I do not remember the names of the others. One face has been completely scratched out. Oh, delightful. The books on these shelves are old and musty. Theology is the dominant subject. There's an odd sentence written on the board. In death there is hope, in death there is life. One must seek its true nature to understand the nothing. It looks like it has been there for years, as the chalk has faded in some places. Do you hear that? Is that a dog? It just reads like a dog. Okay, don't click on things that look like that and go. Yeah, okay, I understand. Don't do that. I don't do that again. Sorry. I mean, if it is a dog, must be around here. Or maybe it's a dead person trying to carve out his lung. Who knows? Hello, my lady. Can I go there? Mr. DeWitt, these rooms are private. Okay, I'm sorry. A dusty old tapestry of the Virgin Mary with baby Jesus in her arms. Why has everything horror related kind of also has related to religions? Did you play Outlast 2? It is so goddamn religious. A syringe next to a flask with a label that reads morphine. Please don't take that. The person who needs morphine definitely has to take that. One of the humble beds where the nuns sleep. Through the big open window, dust-cold wind freezes the room. On the upper shelf of the antique cupboard, a well-worn Bible and rosary beads gather dust. Good evening, sister. Sister? All this suffering, all these tears, all our prayers unanswered. What do you mean, sister? All these years, entrusted to the Lord, praying, looking for a sign, for something that can give me strength. Every day I hear them cry, pray, scream and die. And what for? Where are you, Lord? Why don't you answer me? Lord works in a mysterious way. The Lord works in a mysterious way, sister. Certainly, yes. But I don't ask for much, just something to go on. A path to follow. I can't go on not like this. Excuse me, sir. Are you trying to jump off? Nope. Oh, no, the wooden stick is too thick to use it for binding the music box. I would need something thin. I don't want to do that, sorry. Do you want a log? Do you want a net? Do you want a stone? Okay, I go. Wait, there was a mirror? An old mirror that hardly reflects. Okay, now we can go. A worn out and faded tapestry of Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Another tapestry, though. I remember from my school days the student dormitory was here. The wooden stick is not sharp enough to cut the tapestry. God damn it. A broken mirror. There's a protruding piece. Thank you. There's a puddle on the shower hole with something shining under the grating. I cannot see it properly. God damn it. The tap of the shower. If I open the tap, the shiny object could be carried away by the stream of water. You have a net. Yeah, of course it wouldn't be useful. God damn it. Can I just take that? Take it. God damn it, take it. Take it. Just a couple of tolls. Ah, definitely. Definitely don't bend. Definitely don't bend. It will be a surprise. You won't like it. The mirror chunk is sharp but too weak to cut the tapestry. It might be break. The mirror is too thick to pin it on the wood, and it also seems fragile. I could break it if I force it. Hello? Hello? Why not? Can't see it. Yes, okay. What? God damn it. I could damage the wind. Yes, you should damage! God damn it. No, not the mirror. All these unopened letters are addressed to Matthew. Why would his sister keep them? Can I? Oh. Miss Finch is making up the letter's contents. What do you do with that many letters? Can I cut you? You're still... God damn it. There's several crucifixes all together at the headboard of this bed. Why? Do you want the letters? Do you want the letters? Do you want the mirror? Do you want the music box? Do you want a lock? Do you want a net? Do you want a stone? Oh my goodness. A gloomy statue of the Virgin Mary makes this place even more mournful if that is possible. Do you want the letters? Do you want the letters? Do you want the letters? I can't cut her. Oh, pity, please. I could try to murder someone. Can I murder you? Should I murder you? Nope. No murdering. nope, 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 nope. Letters. Should I kill Jesus Christ? Okay. Why can't it just remove the chunk of this mirror. Do you want? Can I put it back? No. Okay. No putting back as well. I really want to know why you just can't grab it. That is so stupid. Another tapestry. Is that Mary again? Why would you do that? Why would you hang two Marys? Do you want that? Do you want that? No. I have the feeling I missed something. Do you take care of patients here? Did you say that you cared for patients? Of course, Mr. David. We tend to both the physical and spiritual needs of those in our care. Did Monsignor already live here? Did you say that Monsignor already lived here with this, when you still was boarding school? Indeed. He still was priest and professor before he became Monsignor and started to lead this place. Can I talk to Monsignor? I'm afraid that's impossible. Monsignor has left strict instructions that he not be disturbed, not even by any of the sisters. Who is Mr. Baldwin? Monsignor instructed me to take him on as a caretaker. Many of the sisters find him a bit strange, but he performs his work well and complains little. I try to give the letters to him, but it only says, "Oh, she makes the content of the letters up." Mother Elizabeth, Mr. Baldwin told me that lately a lot of patients are dying. What is happening? Sadly, the Lord is taking many of these unfortunate souls. Thank you, Mother. I leave you with your duties. Can I just have your phone? Well, one crucifix, watch the door. Is there something here? I mean... my letters! All the letters I wrote to dear Juliet. You never posted them. Why? Oh, I hit the wrong... I'm sorry. Oops. I hit the wrong person. I thought I hit him, but I just missed him and touched her. My letters, all the letters I wrote to dear Juliet, you never posted them. But why, Mary? Why would you do such a thing? How could you be so cruel? I had to do it, Matthew. You refused to see how inappropriate the match she is for you. Her only interest is in marrying someone of your status, of our family's status. It was for your sake I did this. I did it to protect you from that woman's treachery. No, you only thought about yourself and your vanity. I can't bear to look upon you anymore, Mary. Leave me be. From this day forth you are no sister of mine. You dare banish me? I, who have stayed by your side all through your illness? Very well, Matthew. You will have your way. I will leave you, and then you will see how very alone you are. Farewell, brother. Well, thanks be the Lord that you have come to reveal my sister's cruelty, sir. Please take this coin as a token of my appreciation. It is my lucky coin. Though I hope it serves you better than it has myself. Huh. This is strange. I hope it brings me better along the Mr. Winch. Who needs a coin? Do you need a coin? This is strange. Can I use this? Oh, what a beautiful melody. It reminds me of my youth when I was vibrant and full of purpose. I knew my path then. Oh, may God bless you. For you have given me the sign I was looking for. Huh? And now what? Oh! Oh! Why would I do that? A lot of dry leaves have accumulated in the hole of this old rusty pipe. They're blocking the water stream. I think that would be useless. I cannot place the netting there, it's full of dried leaves. I think that would be useless. Oh, my bad. The hole was very sharp and rusty edges. If I tried to put in my hand, I would cut myself. The mirror chunk is too fragile, it might break and still not bending the edges of the rusty pipe. The wood is too softened to even bend the sharp edges. Oh my goodness. Whoa! You're brutal. It blunted the sharp edges of the pipe. No, I need to not fear being cut. The net should catch anything coming down the pipe. This is a weird way to get something in the drain, just to say that. I hope it's even worth it. In the end, it's just something like... who knows? Who knows what it is? The net has caught the shiny object. What? It is a glass tear, probably once belonging to a piece of jewelry. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Oh! Oh, my lady! Yes, that's good. She will never need her morphines again. She left the building to fight for her rights without the drugs. Oh my goodness. This is awkward. The tear doesn't work to cut the tapestry. Can I sharpen you? No. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, a teardrop. Oh, a teardrop. What do I do with a teardrop? Somebody lost a tear. Oh, I know. Oh dear Mary, she cried in tear. I've placed the glass tear in a hollow of the Virgin's cheek. It seems that it fits perfectly. Please, someone pity. I already told you that you cannot be here. But Don't worry about it, sir. The Lord looks after each and every one of our patients. He will provide you with all the help you need. If you wish, you can pray there next to the statue of Our Lady. The Virgin listen to those who need... And now what? Oh, no... Huh? Oh, you awful! You awful. Oh, our mother is crying! My lord, what does it mean? What have I done? What have we done? Oh my goodness. You must help me. What can I do? What's wrong with you? There's little time. I tell them about my pain. I describe the unbearable and endless pain. Yet they do not listen. They pass me by without even looking at me. They say that they are praying for me, but it does not cure my ailment. But sir, I know, but I beseech you, you will be saving me from horrible torture. I will be eternally in debt to you. Holy shit! Are we going to murder him? I am. I'm very sorry, sir. I do not wish to extend your suffering, but I cannot pay for your relief as the cost of your life. You asked me to shoulder a terrible burden. I will speak to Mother Elizabeth to see if there's anything more she can do for you. I understand the magnitude of what I'm saying. Thanks anyway, sir. Sir? He looks too weak to keep talking. Oh, no, no, no. No, I can't. I can't kill him. She's praying fervently. One of the patients wishes to die as soon as God permits. Mother Elizabeth, one of the patients has begged me to end his life. Is there anything we can do to alleviate his suffering? No more than is already being done by mortal hands, Mr. David. It is for God alone to decide the moment of his release. This is all I can do for him. Take this to him. Thank you, Mother. I leave you with your duties. I'm not a religious person. I have a friend that is religious and married. I guess you know the story. I was away because of that. And to think... even to think about the moment giving the future of your life or the life of your family to something like a god is something I don't want to think about. There's a note at the bed. Baldwin lies, Baldwin lies, Baldwin lies, Baldwin lies. Oh shit. What is he doing? Okay. Noise is coming from inside the coffin. What in heaven? I cannot open the coffin with my own hands. The lid is nailed. August is softened. Grave recently dug. Holy shit! Can I help you something? The coin is too thick to level the nails out of the coffin. Oh, fuck. A worn-out Bible whose pages has become yellowed and brittle by the passing of time. Mr. Baldwin! Why would you put Mr. Baldwin in that? The poor man! He's only doing his duty. Oh. A nun's habit and a walking stick. Stick, not stick. Stick, there's no doubt belonged to the nun I spoke to by the window. Well, where did she go? Oh my goodness, she... Is everybody trying to kill himself? What is this world? Mr. Baldwin, are you alive? Do you want to hear music? Nope, you don't want to hear music. Shoot. I guess I have to tell this little Mrs. whatever that her patient is like literally gone. This is strange. Can I take the morphine? I can't take the morphine. From this vantage I can see the roofs of Aberdeen beyond the copse of trees. Aberdeen. I hope she's not trying to hang herself in the shower. It's only a puddle of water. Do you want to have that? Nope. Maybe some things in the garden I forgot to pick up. Maybe he hang himself on the... What? This... It looks like a toolbox. I wonder if there's something useful in it. I might be able to take a look if you keep him distracted. Okay, not Mr. Baldwin is in the casket. It is the man who's trying to kill himself. Tell me about this place. Well, the construction of this building was ordered by an Episcopal Bishop of Aberdeen in 1805. Tell me about Miss Elizabeth. She is pretty strict. I can tell you that much, Mr. DeWitt. Do not think she likes me very much either. Aberdeen? That was the place where I was born and raised, one of the biggest cities in Scotland. Oh, you seem to be distracted, Mr. DeWitt. Oh, do not worry about it. Tell me about Monsignor. I cannot rightly say. After all these years, I have never seen the man. Who knows, maybe he does not exist. But Mother Elizabeth told me that Monsignor specifically requested her to hire you by letter. I am flattered, my reputation precedes me, but I still cannot tell you anything more about the man. I leave you with your work. Excuse the interruption, Mr. Baldwin. I will leave you with your work. Have a nice evening, Alumnus DeWitt. I just hope he's still alive. The darkness of his eye. The body's petrified. He has a look of sheer terror in his eyes. Oh my god! What has happened? Talk to me! Do you want a Bible? Mother Elizabeth is trying to make him come to his senses. Oh, this is Miss Elizabeth. So you don't want music? Okay, no music. these are the papers on which Mother Elizabeth was working. William Nealance, November 13th, 1891, cause of death, cachexia. Notes, scratch marks have been found in his stomach. What? Elmer Moore, November 17th, 1891, cause of death, pleuresia. Notes, a clear expression of terror on the patient's paralyzed face was found at the time of death. Evelyn Benzie, November 20th, 1891, cause of death, marasmo. Notes, we found the patient dead, emaciated and... okay, no end. Theodore Harding, November 23rd, 1891, cause of death, typhoid fever. The patient is suffering severe hallucinations. Minutes before death, screamed and shook until the opiate started to take effect. Lena Ashdown, November 27th, 1891, cause of death, osteoarticular tuberculosis. Notes, during the autopsy we found some strange black marks on his fingers. Claude Harris, December 10th, 1891, cause of death unknown. Notes, he died while he was sleeping. Nora Dunstan, December 13th, 1891, cause of death, respiratory arrest. Notes blank. Alan Blair, December 14th, 1891, cause of death, morphine overdose. Patient committed suicide. Notes, the patient did not seem to have depressive symptoms or suicidal tendencies. A large, bright and ordinary key. Don't look into his eyes. Okay, which eyes? My eyes? Your eyes? Because the deepest darkness, the welds in his eyes. Oh my goodness. Don't look in his eyes, guys. And girls. Oh shit. Come in, my son. Don't look in his eyes. Do you think he could hide these books from me? They're just classic philosophy books, Father. Plato and Aristotle. Silence. Instruments of falsehood, you mean? Flesh is coming from the snake. Now, son, get on your knees and raise your arms. Apologize to the Lord. Pray to the Lord. It is Latin. Malum in se, evil in itself. A strange eye-shaped symbol. Don't look in an eye. Eye of the bird. What does this mean? Lord, your eyes burn me. I don't deserve mercy nor forgiveness. O Lord, have mercy on my soul. Who are you sending me? Is death to whom you are handing me over? Has my hourglass already run out of sand? Father Ernest. Ernest? I've been many years since I last heard their name since. Oh, I see. Father, I'm here to be able to remember. You have to help me, I beg you. Please. Entreaties, petitions, praying, torment, exemption. Pastimes bring us just misfortune and pain. Father Ernest, I was one of your students. One of my old students, you say? It's only the Lord who teaches us. We all must follow his ordinances and disciplines. Get closer, son. Come pray next to me. A creepy image of Christ crucified. Inexplicably, it has a dark cloth covering his head. The makeshift altar is coated in a dense layer of wax. The candles, having almost burned out, only barely illuminate the room. He has a large burn covering his eyes. He is completely blind. Despite his decrepitude, extreme thinness and paleness, I can still recognize Father Ernest. But he seems far away, like in another world. Glory be to the Father, and the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be. Now, my son, tell the Lord which one is the voice, the sharp sword, the wise quill, or the delicate battle. The wise quill? No, 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 you're enveloped by sin. And now, my son, tell the Lord which one of his holy path, the wise virtue, the endless blame, or the blessed penance. Oh, the endless blame? Yes, that it is, my son. Nostra culpa infinita est, and it always was and will. And now, my son, tell the Lord, who are you? The faceless pilgrim, the gate guard, or the lost seaman? I'm always for the seaman. The lost seaman. Yes, yes, that is it, my son. We live lost in an endless ocean of sin and blame. Now leave me alone. I have to purify my soul. Don't go! There's things lying on the ground. I know you are there. You didn't hear me. Get off my room! Oh, fuck. Despite being blind, he preserves good hearing and must be more careful when moving. How should I move then? An old razor blade stained with blood. Dear God in heaven, I feel for you, your light is in my eyes. I will burn them for you. Dear God in heaven, I feel myself in you. Your eyes are in my soul, I will burn it for you. Dear God in heaven, holy shit. The walls are completely covered with crosses, a mentally ill act. I will just go. I wouldn't be able to cut this so thick tapestry using just the razor. My hands wouldn't have enough strength. Using the wooden stump as a handle, I can use this to cut. And finally our expert on philosophy, Jeremiah David, shows up. Where were you, my friend? We have been looking for you. Well, I was saying tonight is the perfect moment for our next meeting, but I suspect that someone outside our group is secretly surveilling us. Who is it, Anthony? My dear friends, it is Professor Glynn. Do you mean Father Ernest? Certainly, no doubt about it. Therefore, dear colleagues, I have decided to change the venue for tonight's meeting. Have you noticed the lounge behind the small door of the classroom? I have believed convenient to borrow the key for our necessities. You already know at 12 o'clock you will find that door opened and I'll be inside the lounge. That is it, my dearest colleagues. Videte necis sciat. You would cover the tracks of this existing but never used room or something like that. I remember that in this furniture we used to keep some of our personal belongings. Now it's empty. Why would you waste such space? The walls are in complete disarray. I could probably punch through it if I tried. Don't do that, please. I remember that this is the bed where I used to sleep when I was a student here. No, don't sleep. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Please don't sleep. Mr. Rabbit was jumping through the forest in a warm spring afternoon. Didn't you have a lamp or something like that? Hello? and going through a bush, Mr. Rabbit ran into Mr. Wolf, Mr. Vulture and Mrs. Snake, who were having a heated argument. Mr. Rabbit, curious, asked them, "Dearest, why are you arguing in this beautiful and cheerful spring afternoon?" Mr. Wolf answered politely, "What we are trying to decide here is who of us will have the pleasure to eat you up." Mr. Rabbit, really scared, said, "But I do not want to be eaten, I want to live." To which Mrs. Snake answered, smiling, "That is impossible to happen, Mr. Rabbit, since we all, both you and us, are going to die sooner or later. Don't you think so?" Mr. Vulture added, "Mrs. Snake is right. We should stick to the issue at hand. It is getting late, and as you see, we do not agree. Do you want to help us to decide, Mr. Rabbit? Who would you suggest as the one to eat you?" After thinking about it for a while, Mr. Rabbit came up with an idea and carefully said, "I got it. Why not to organize a race? The first who arrives to the forest clearing will have the privilege to eat me. No doubt Mr. Wolf can run at high speed, but Mr. Vulture can go flying and avoid any obstacle, and I'm sure that Mrs. Snake knows all the shortcuts within the forest. What do you think?" The three predators agreed that it was fair, so they started a race and they quickly disappeared. This looks strange. Mr. Rabbit, happy to trick them, started running at high speed in the opposite direction of the predators, who, eager to prove their worth, didn't realize the trick. Mr. Rabbit was far away from there, and he finally felt safe, happy and proud of his cunning. But suddenly there was a loud bang. The earth shook, frightened birds flew, and everything went dark. The end. Whoa! Down the rabbit hole. An impossible love! There is something I kept to myself for a long time. And the thing is that I love you. I always loved you. Since the first time I saw you, since the first time I felt your frozen hands. Each time I move away from you, I miss your glassy, empty, dead eyes. I miss your rough hair, your greyish skin, your stench. But our love just cannot be. It is impossible, love. The end. Holy shit, what is wrong with you? No, not again. How long have I been asleep? What was it all about? In the nightmare I found a place in my memories. And now what? A dusty mirror. Do we go back and get scolded for entering this room? I don't like the music. It's like something finalized. Maybe like everyone is dead. Everybody is dead. She's still around. What is going on? Wait, give me a second. I have the feeling I don't know if I like that feeling, but in my disturbing nightmare I was brought to this spot. This is the trapdoor I saw in my nightmare. From there sprouts a horrible stench. There is something down there. Oh my fucking goodness. Did you see? Did you see? It was there, just in front of me. That thing, it was screaming. He's dead. His face is contorted in an expression of abject horror. Stretchers used to carry the corpses here. Who is behind all this? He must have been dead at least a week, still bearing an expression of horror. That is disgusting. The decayed corpse of a young woman. It seems as if she had been devoured by an animal. I would suggest a rat. The walls are splattered with dried blood. I wouldn't enter that. Punctual as always, David. Now all that remains is to introduce our guest. You may come in now, Professor. Father Ernest. Do not worry, my friend. I invited him to join us this evening. The Professor generally shares our curiosity, and who better to complete our group than one of the most renowned theologists. Moreover, we mustn't ban those who are willing to explore beyond the veil. The moment we have long awaited has now arrived. Please, all of you, take a seat, and we shall begin the procedure. Soon shall the door be open, and then may we finally see what lies beyond. Now, I ask that you close your eyes. You will feel a momentary prick as I inject you with the serum. No, those are sisters, no monks. Even after all these years, I have not forgotten your voice. You're the fourth witness. I remember now what happened. What is that we saw? The eye of the bird. Malumense. What happened to us? What is it that we witnessed? You must tell me. You must make me understand what my mind cannot fathom. It was our curiosity that damned us. We opened that which should not be opened. In doing so, we shone the veil that separated our world from his. In seeking vision, we were ourselves be seen by the eye of the bird. It remembers us. It looks for us. It calls us from its dark nest, from its abominable lair. All these years I have attempted to return to it, but I have no strength left. Holy shit! I mean, the perfect moment we could have checked if those are really man or woman. The nun that ran into the sea, the ocean. Maybe we should have checked there. But to be honest, I don't want to check nuns. This is against all beliefs. These poor wretched creatures are too fragile. They lack the sight to return. Not one of them has. Only us, the four witnesses. Who are the other two? Where are they? They disappeared as you did. I haven't heard from any of you. But I was seized by curiosity. It absconded whatever with my faith and deprived me of sanity. Oh Lord, forgive me for I have sinned. Nothing remains. All that is left is surrender. No, I won't, Ollie. No, you can't do that. That's sexist. Surrender to him. Gravely have we sinned, and now our only absolution is to burn. To burn in the flames. Fuck you. Holy shit. Malum. Are you not doing anything? Are you not going to save him? Say. David, are you fucking crazy? What the heck? Are you just standing there? Now we're getting... Yes, we are buried alive. Ladies and gentlemen, it comes to getting buried alive. What a beautiful day. I don't want to be buried alive. Hello? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my fucking goodness, don't do that. Yes, I was put in a coffin and buried alive by Mr. Baldwin. And I assure you, I'd want to go out. Yeah, but that's the perfect moment to just... I need to drink something. Be right back. I need a liquor. Liquor. Some alcohol is very, very good. Previously in The Last Door. After the death of his old friend Anthony, David decides to travel back to the school they both attended in the outskirts of Aberdeen. In his search, David meets his old teacher, Father Ernest. He also remembers the experiment they all attempted many years back, which had terrible consequences. Then truth is revealed. Father Ernest worships the eye of the bird, a vision resulting from the experiment. He killed many people trying to replicate its results. Those who saw the eye back then, he calls the four witnesses. When discovered, Ernest immolates himself. What? Ernest immolates himself. Finally, Ernest's servant knocks David out and buries him alive. All is darkness. All is cold. All is silence. This is so good. This is so good. I love this game so much. Holy shit. It's really strange. I kind of starting to love more and more the indie parts of the game industry just because you have more heart put into it. The last mainstream game I bought was like, I don't know. No, not even Yakuza is mainstream. The last mainstream game I bought was Bloodborne. That was last year. No, that was last year. Holy shit. Maybe the old version of Demon's Souls. What I want to say is good. Those are good games. I mean, yeah, it's a specific art style, definitely, and some years ago I would have said, oh my goodness, those are pixels, they don't make you feel anything. But right now I played so many games with so much less anything that I can say I don't care about graphics anymore. I more like about the music and the atmosphere type. You can even tell me no story at all, just give me a well-made game without everything, just the good music and doing something, I don't care what. Jeremiah, we must talk. With your mother deceased, arrangements have to be made regarding your upbringing. A man of my position and responsibility can take the time to look after a young boy. First thing in the morning you will depart for Scotland. I am sending you to study at the St. Gull boarding school in Aberdeen. You need not bother to write, as I will not have time to read your letters. Are you? What? This is an asshole father. Still no letters for you, David? Please do not persist any further. Pleased to meet you, my new classmates. And who's that? Huh? Oh, that's just David Payne. No mind, he's a little odd. Interesting. Hello, I'm Anthony Beechworth. This is my first term here. I've only just arrived. I hope we can be friends. If you really want to play a game that has an enormous thought into pixel art and is really challenging and has a good story, you should play Hyper Light Drifter. It's one of those games that they show what pixels are really capable of. I mean, yes, this is like, I don't know, 100 meters. Something. It's like a, no, it's not really a square, is it? It could be a square, I don't know. But those are just pixels, and you see the world still. This is really amazing. What is happening? The four witnesses. I wonder how it got in my pocket. A ticket to see play called The Four Witnesses. A shiver runs down my spine when I look at what could have been my eternal deathbed. Why would I buy a new game from Software? I don't have. I mean, I could. Okay, there's something I really wish they would do. I want that they remake Kingsfield, the Kingsfield series, because the Kingsfield series is like the first stone they made for bringing all those this whole genre of Souls, right? It comes from Kingsfield, and I really want to replay Kingsfield. I've never had the chance to play because I never had a PlayStation 2 until I bought one, but I only bought it to play some RPGs like Persona and the Final Fantasy series. But I really wish I could play Kingsfield, or the how's this mecha game called? God damn it! I don't know. I don't like mecha games besides Metal Wolf Chaos, which is the best game on the world. If you have the chance to ever in your life play Metal Wolf Chaos, do that, please. This game is the best. My head is pounding. I feel so weak and thirsty. If I don't drink water soon, I will faint. Dear Lord, where am I? Eyes closed, ears muffled, and voices hush in a land that loves silence. I really need to drink to it. I'm in a city. Is it Aberdeen? How could I have escaped? I can't see anything beyond this wall but the dark facades of buildings on the far side. I guess we were chosen by the crow. Young man, could you please tell me where I am? Okay. Please, sir, could you give me some water? This ain't a charity, Torf. I only sell to paying customers, so Kirby, get out. You want a ticket? There's a cart blocking the alley. I won't be able to pass until it has been removed. An indigent in rag clothing sits leaning against the brickwork. The young man sleeps under a filthy blanket. You mean Death Stranding? I'm not a big fan of Kojima games. I love their Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. It's the best Metal Gear Solid they've ever made, which many people don't think so, but I don't care. But on the other hand, I do not understand what he is trying to do. Kojima, sorry, you are a bit not what I personally like. I'm more like in the other departure of life, the crazy Japanese freaks, not the seriously crazy Japanese part. I'm not looking forward to playing Death Stranding, but if this game is as near as good as Snake Eater, I have to play it. I mean, it's not the same as a Metal Gear Solid game, I know that. I'm just not hyped for it, to be honest. I'm just not hyped. I don't know. I'm still looking forward to Bloodstained, which will hopefully be released starting next year. 2018, they said. I mean, it does not look that they will finish it until the half of next year, but we can hope. I mean, it will definitely not go down like Mighty Number 9. Yes, I backed Bloodstained because it was the only Kickstarter campaign that had the chance to pay with PayPal. I would still love to pay for Pillars of Eternity 2, but it is so expensive. A young woman suffers difficult breathing. Please, I need water. Get out of here, drunk. There's a man staring at me from amidst the crowd. Something in his curtain nose seems strange to me. What the heck was that? Please, ma'am, could you tell me where I am? You don't know where you're at? Why, this is the old Nickel Street Rockery, a dark and modest, decrepit place like never there was. But that's in London. How could I have arrived in a slum? Oh, please don't drink. From the pipe flows grimy water full of soot. Oh, please don't drink that. Please don't drink that. I beg you. The water for the door is repulsive, but I'm overcome with thirst. There is this indie game named Iter. I don't intend to drink it again, it had an awful taste. That they said will be released 2017, but I don't have the feeling it will happen. It was one of those isometric Souls games, and it has kind of the same pixel art style look. I really want to play it. It looks so good. I must have fainted. It is dangerous to be an old nickel at night. I should make my way out as quickly as possible. The stench from the sewer drains is nauseating. Stained and threadbare sheets struggle to dry in the muggy air. Oh sure, yeah, right. The foggy London life. Herr Dr. Wakefield is here to see you, mein Herr. Show him in Herz. A German butler. Nice. It is about your patient, is it not? There's no trace of him. He hasn't shown up for his last few sessions. I've been to his house, of course. His landlady assured me he went on a trip weeks ago and hasn't come back home. He kept the destination to himself. Then it is happening as I feared. What do you mean? I'm sorry, my dear friend. My first thought of this when you described your sessions with Hedvig, but I wouldn't want to upset you with our needs, as I hope for the best. Now I am afraid my suspicions could be true. There are some things that I will have to verify first, though. I promise that I will contact you as soon as I have learned anything important. Please, Herr Doctor, it is of the utmost importance. No one else knows of this matter. You have my total discretion. Episode 3, The Four Witnesses. Oh, please. If I see that, I'm thinking about the Phantom of the Opera game, point-and-click adventure game, where you have to go through this sewer maze, which is awful. I feel like I've been walking the streets for hours. Surely I must be close to finding my way out of this labyrinth. Didn't I say that already? Do you hear them? It's the crows searching for the moans of the weak and dying. They're calling to each other. They must have found something. Could you help me? These streets are so confusing to navigate. I'm afraid I've lost my way. Could you direct me out? Yes, lost one. I can give you direction. I've been gifted with the second sight. I can peer deep into your past and unwind the tapestry of your fate. Would you like me to close my eyes so that yours may be opened? I haven't a penny to pay you. Money is of no matter here. Come close to me now. Oh, Darrow gods. The Walker, you have embarked upon a great journey, but this path has been walked by you before. You step in your own footprints inside a circle of fire. The mask, empty eyes stare at you, and a voiceless mouth calls you. Its lips twist and snarl, for there has been seen what is still to be seen. You think it is stranger's face, but it is your own. The puppet, threads hanging from an immense hand of dust, converge upon a single point, your mind, where memories, oblivions, and shadows cluster as one. It is your friend and foe, your home and your prison. I don't understand. What does it all mean? I can't unpick these ends. These threads you have woven in destiny are too tight, child. But you will, oh yes, you will. It is not for me to say, but for you to discover. Remember that in the fog we see only what it is closest to us. The bird remains in the distance. If you wish to leave, you must follow the path of the bird. No more direction can I give. A weird man. I'm following a weird man. He must have been passed this way. And how is that man? tall, well-dressed, red-haired, and a cold look in his eyes. The nightmare of which we don't talk about. All of us, asleep or awake, have seen that man at some time. I must go. Pardon me, I must go. You will need a map to guide your steps. Farewell. Though the ember looks as though they'll soon extinguish, its meager warmth is welcome. You should have not taken your goddamn jacket off. Oh! Hello. I didn't... No, I don't want to follow you. Can I go everywhere? I can. A street lamp tries to put some light into the gloom. Oh my goodness. This is not where I want to be. Cuts of rancid meat lie discarded on the butcher's block. Oh no, not... No, I hate those things. What?! I did it! Oh, I'm sorry. The remains of a horse hang by a hook affixed to the wall. Its blood drains seeping into the floorboards. Oh shit. The rusted out drum's empty. Rusted out drum's empty. This machine is old and in disrepair. It appears to be some sort of filtering machine. Despite its condition, it seems to have been used just recently. A bottle of gin. It's empty, but maybe of some use. I have no gin in my house, and that's a good decision. It's a glass essentia. Liquids are poured into the top and then impurities removed through a valve at the bottom. You're talking about perfume. Are we now in the book Perfume? Did you read the Perfume? Did you read it? You should read it. Or just watch the awful movie. I mean, the best thing about this awful movie, besides the awful story, which is not an awful story, it's a good story, is the sex orgy at the end. That was a spoiler, I'm sorry. Hello, welcome! You missed 2 parts already. But it is a good game. A good game series, to be honest. If you're fast enough, we can still make it through the second game. Oh, there you are again. I don't want to talk to you. You may keep my miserable kingdom, you may keep my spike and encrusted jewels. Stay there as you will, and stare into my eyes. I'm a shadow's shadow and will not disappoint. I can go everywhere, can I? The letter seemed to have been inscribed with an oily grime. It reads rats. I'm not sure if it was a warning or an exclamation. The sewer is flooded here with an ankle-deep pool of water. Patches of oil swirl on the surface. I collected some of the old water in my gin bottle. Oh yes, baby, you did. I don't want to go to you. It's just rubbish, rotten scraps of food and discarded papers. No, don't run away. The gate is latched shut. I can't open it from this side. Can we just assume you did not... Oh my goodness, this will take a long day. The glass is fogged over, but for a handprint left on the surface. Hello? Closed. Oh my. I didn't even got to level 20, just don't want to play it anymore. I'm on the sea, at the ocean. Is it the ocean or is it the Thames? Did I jump in the water? What? I got lost in the fog. If I'm to make my way through, I will need to orient myself somehow. Okay. Okay, let's go. It's very dark, I don't dare to go on. Oh, wait a second. I know. There was a light. skeleton. A rusty old lamp sits empty in the corner. No, it doesn't belong to anybody. You're welcome to take it if you like. I'm not sure what good it will do you without any oil, though. This water contains oil that could be used in the lamp, but I need a way to find filter first. Oh my goodness. Are we now going to? I'm still kind of put towards Guild Wars in the end. There's no better MMORPG, right? I tested 2 more others and I always going back to Guild Wars 2. I pour the contents of the bottle into the essentia. The oil floats on the surface. When I open the valve, I will drain the water until all of the water has been removed. Oh my goodness.
That's it. I've extracted all of the water.
I fill the lamp with oil. I hope it will be enough to last the night. To taste the night. Oh, I still have to play the Living World elements, and I'm kind of thinking about streaming a full playthrough of story. I have an empty a character I did not do anything with, so it could be a perfect thing. But I'm just like, the moment I don't have anything to stream anymore. It's like the day I will go back to Guild Wars in kind of in a sense. I mean, I have a spare character I would love to delete because it was a character I used to make the Let's Play of Guild Wars. Was just blech. An old worn out coat hangs on the rack. It's an Azura. I don't like Azuras. In one of its pockets, it's a pair of gloves. Take it. Oh, I totally forgot. Welcome to the creepy stream. I hope you're prepared for the creepiness and the tentacles. The picture has collapsed from the wall. No, don't go. Don't go. This portrait of a gentleman with a distant look seems vaguely familiar. A bottle of Old Saint Emilion Grand Cru. It's covered with dust. Take it? Oh, okay. I think I see something on the other side of that window, but from here I can't distinguish what it is. Mold covered the wood stacked in the shed. Judging by the resin oozing on the surface of this tree trunk, it appears to have been recently chopped down. Take it? What? The resin is thick and sticky liquid. I can't just pick it up with my hands. No? Why did you throw the bottle away? Oh my goodness. The door's locked. I can't even move it. Just jump the fence. Come on, it's just higher than your hip. Just please. The walls of the mausoleum are crumbled with age. Oh, David, please. A bright meadow. The picture has faded to a dull color. What? No. Oh my. Now my eyes focus on the gloom. I can see that the person sitting on the bed is an elderly woman. She's just dressed up as a young girl for some reason. She appears not to hear or see me from here. I will need to get closer if I am to explain myself. My reflection stares back at me through the grime. A portrait of a beautiful young dancer. An old wardrobe. The wardrobe is locked. There's something amongst the embers. It's a spherical piece of metal. A doorknob? No, I don't want to dance and sing anymore. It's enough for today. I want my lemonade. I want to play. Actually, madam, I'm afraid I've never met you before. I don't know who you are. Oh, don't you recognize me? No, I don't. I'm sorry. No, madam, I'm afraid I do not. I'm very sorry. Oh, no, not at all. It's fine. It's been a while since I last performed, I suppose. But don't you forget it. I'm the great little Catty, singer, dancer, the golden girl of London's music halls. I want to get out of this place. Hide and seek. Oh, I do love games. I go to the fog when I want to get away. Daddy won't find me there, you see. And the fog, there are no faces. I'm looking for a gentleman. He's well dressed with red hair. Do you know him? He led me to this place. No, father. I've been practicing the latest repertoire as you ordered. I've behaved very well today, haven't I? Let's play. Oh my goodness. Now stand next to the fireplace and count to 3. March 8, 1843. I'm exhausted. Father made me rehearse today for 8 hours. By the end the music wavered with his trembling hands. It's still a long time for the day of the show, but he insisted that everything must be perfect. One more song, he said over and over. March 21, 1843. Father got really mad at me. He started to show me when, after many hours of rehearsal, I said that I wanted to get out and play a little bit in the street. More and more he's obsessed with rehearsing, with concert, with perfection. April 3rd, 1843. Am I not the one who earns the money to feed us? Am I not the one people come from all over to see? Oh, am I not the one people come from all over the sea and admire? Is my name not the one printed on all the posters? My name! The dolls for sale at the theatre entrance. They have my likeness, my dress, my beautiful hair. I should be the one who makes the decisions. April 21, 1843. One more song, yes, one more song. At last one more song for you, Papa. Okay, next to the fireplace. 1, 2, 3. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? What? 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 What the blazes just happened? My head is pounding. And where did she go? The pile of things on the floor of the Catty's disappearance. There's a mask. Oh my goodness, this is going to start to be like Phantom of the Opera. It's a porcelain mask. It broke when it fell. These tortured features, there's a grotesqueness to them. I don't like to look at it. And look, underneath the mask, a photograph. It has a note. Little Catty show. There's a girl lit up by a spotlight in a music hall, singing to live piano. Can I doorknob you open? Oh my. The sitter is a strikingly beautiful young woman. Her features are sharp and aristocratic. Oh my. Oh, you know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No, I don't. Okay, listen. I saw this video game on a review somewhere from a YouTuber. And he explicably said that this this puzzle to get the feather is ridiculous, and I don't know the solution. So this will take a while. It looks like the lyrics to a song entitled The Last Song for You. The verses are scrawled so poorly as to make them illegible. This piano is so dusty, I dare say it hasn't been played in years. I wonder if it still works. Something is preventing one of the keys from depressing. There was a key hidden under the... what? There was a key hidden under the key! Okay, there was a key hidden under the key. There's an elegant scarlet party dress inside. Why would you take that? There's nothing else in the wardrobe. A portrait of a middle-aged man. He seems troubled. The doorknob is missing. Is this the end? Okay, it is. The man in the picture has a quite hypnotic gaze. Wooden planks are blocking the window. I can only see part of the outdoors. A big wall mirror. It's so covered in dust that I can't recognize my face though. The laughter is coming from behind the curtains. I can faintly see the outline of a figure on the other side. It's a porcelain doll with a lifelike proportion. The face has been removed, leaving her featureless, but its wig shines brightly as though it's human hair. Are you kidding me? I have to dress up a puppet. Could you please stop that? The record is scratched. It's repeating on loop. Could you please type out? Thank you. Do you want to take... No? What? With the hair removed, the doll is even more unsettling. Okay, I will leave. A painting of a beautiful young lady with a peaceful expression. She looks like one of Raphael's angels. Who are you? Paper bound up in a roll. It seems to be a discarded musical score. The wallpaper is torn. No, no, no. Did I not pay attention? Okay, no. No, no, no. Did I not pray enough? Have I not written faithfully every last note you screwed into me? Middle C up to A, measure G up to C, tight F, second wheel in bar 2, middle C up to A, double note E, G, C. No! This was supposed to be our masterpiece. While the C up on an octave and then up to G. What? What? Who do you think you are? Are you blind, man? Can you see that I'm creating the angel's voice? The work. C to A an octave higher, A fragile voice flatters around the strophe. No, 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 no. Hand swallows you. Laugh at you. Lost it again. Are you right, sir? My inspiration too. Quite lost in the fog. The notes more just. Who was she? Oh, beautiful Daphne, the best soloist that a composer could have. The voice of an angel. What made my music possible? She would stand there by my window. The wind cast her cheeks a dance in her golden hair. Her dress glowed like an ember in the dust sun. What happened to her? She was very delicate, like a flower in the desert, like a petal in the storm. The sickness, it just swept her away. Her voice, oh my God, her voice! It came from heaven. She was the angel of my music. The mausoleum, outside the house. Is that where Daphne is buried? That's right. I have visited her many nights, and I've even slept beside her on the cold, wet stone floor. Well, man, I'm following a man. Though come to think of it, maybe he's following me. He has a red beard and wears a cape. I sometimes find this man too, among my notes. I feel him close to me at times. Please, I need to get out of this place. You ask me for words, but words are betrayers. They're dirty. Music, just music remains beautiful. But it's a prisoner inside all of us. You must set it free. I can't help you now, not until my work is finished. My work is the important thing. She was my own inspiration. I must go. Let music and singing surround you, my man. Do you want the mask? The mask will fall off the stage. We'll have to repair it first. Dress. Wig. Yes, just right. It looks more and more like the young woman in the painting. Score. What do you do with the score? Hello? No. What? If I blow through the paper roll, maybe I could manage to make the feather fly. What? What? I got it. It's a big black feather with some grey spots on the base. Why do I need a feather? What? Oh, I know. Oh, I know. The resin. The resin is fixing the mask. But I don't know what he wants with the feather. Come on, baby. Come on. No, what? Oh, what? I managed to cut the feather with the resin. Why would I do that? I've stuck the pieces together with the resin. This face, it reminds me of a girl from one of the paintings. Why would you need a feather for that? This is weird. Daphne, you're back! Are you a figment of my melancholic mind? Are you the ghost of my dying music? No, it doesn't matter because you're with me again. And I now know exactly how to compose my masterpiece. Please take my violin. Now that I have completed my work, I no longer have a use for it. It needs to be with her. Go to the mausoleum and place the violin where her heart lies. The angel of my music will guide you. Here, take the key to the mausoleum, my friend. Thank you. Let music and singing surround you, my man. Look for the Simorgh. What is a Simorgh? What? How can he make music without a violin? The strings are worn out by use. That's what the text stated. This game is creeping me out. Holy shit. lies an angel. Great pity must be felt for those who did not hear her. Pity for those not blessed by a naive grace, not shaken by a heavenly voice, trembled their souls into divine ascendance. Here lies Daphne. God rest her soul. The sarcophagus is broken. Where on earth is the coffin? Who could have done this? Do you want that? I was asked to leave the wine close to Daphne's heart, but she isn't here anymore. A trail of soil leads from the sarcophagus, sarcophagus to the soul. Was the coffin transported through here? I know where that is! Open the door! I can't see anything through these dirty window panes. Hello? It's locked. Huh. And now what? What was that? Maybe I can see something if I look into the keyhole. Do you really want to do that? I bet very, 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 very deep into my pocket. I just bet there will be a jump screen. A jump screen. Oh my goodness, jump scare. Why did it say jump screen? Darkness there, nothing more. What was that? You don't want to do that. Don't do that. See? Hello? Hello? With the help of River, the night Daphne hid from sun in this shadowy mists. She changed her skin for strong bark, so her heart was forever concealed, her dance frozen in the rustle of its thousand leaves. Oh. Books with unpronounceable names in dead languages. Like Eifenhagen Naya Relay. Right? Cthulhu's. A lot of dusty books, anatomy, history, science. Don't you feel that vibe of old relay languages? I mean relay, yes, that's the city he's sleeping in. I know. Myths and legends this time. Norse talk, Greek, ancient Sumerian, others that I don't recognize. Some of these scripts I've never seen. Give me a second, there was something... Okay, you don't want to read that. Oh! You are dead. No, wait, don't... A painting of an old factory. I guess someone was really attached to the place. You are dead, right? I beg your pardon, sir, if I have startled you. What are you doing here sitting in the dark? Why, I am reading these marvelous books in the dark. But how can you see the words without any light? That is the only way to see them, really. That is, if you want to see the words on the other side of the page, the words from the shadows. Shadows always hides from the light, you know, so they can only be read in darkness. Are you the owner of this bookshop? Oh, goodness, no. The bookshop doesn't belong to anyone, not since I found it here. I am just a guest, an explorer of these ancient tomes. Have you seen the man pass this way? He is red-haired, tall, and wears a cape. Ah, yes. I know of whom you speak. I see him here from time to time, perusing the books. He would pick one off the shelf, glance at it, and then put it back. He and I never spoke, though. Wow. Why do you ask? I see him sometimes, but he slips away whenever I try to meet him. I feel as he's guiding me towards something. That may be so. We each have our own white rabbit to lead us through lost places. Can you tell me which books this man perused? Let me think. I would have thought he will say right now Alice in Wonderland, but I think it was not written yet in 18 whatever we are right now, 1840 something. Ah yes, I recall looking at unexplored places of the Empire. An excellent tome, very revealing and very rare. This bookshop is very fortunate to have a copy in its collection. I'm not sure where it is now, but I'm sure it can't be far. Excuse the interruption. Pardon the interruption, sir. I will leave you to your reading. Oh yeah. A large collection of books. I hear a woman's voice in the distance. It sounds as if she's singing a lullaby? I guess Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is not born yet, right? Or it's kind of copyrighted. A book lies on the floor. Its spine reads, Unexplored Places of the Empire. A page has been marked. The place of the eternal fog, also known as Sayla. It is a unique bay in the east of Balishwa, near the jungles of Bengala. It is surrounded by tall, snow-capped mountains. Usually covered in mist, the waters of the bay are very dangerous and rarely visited. The remains of a coffin. It looks like it was burst from the inside. What? I want to put it... It's a massive dead tree. How could it have formed here inside this building without sunlight? On the ground lies a book entitled The Songs of Sayla. The page to which it was open has been torn out, but the remaining fragment identifies a song titled The Search for Simorg. What is Simorg? He said something about Simorg, I totally forgot. There seems something caught in the branches. It appears to be a page torn from the book below. Can't you just jump? Oh, don't stop singing. A cracked wall, a long green vine has grown through it. Where am I? Don't fall asleep. Okay, I guess that means I'm not allowed to follow the lullaby. This is now partially obscured by muck. I mustn't fall asleep. I hear them crawling, I hear them gnawing. Rats, too many of them. They know I'm here. I mustn't fall asleep. They stalk me, coming closer and closer. I can't see their blood-red eyes glimmering in the darkness. I mustn't fall asleep. A pile of red clothes caked with mud and full of holes. The dead roots of a once great tree fill the cavernous sewer. A strange green moss covers the surface, and there's a great crack along its length. The violin has disappeared amongst the roots, as if swallowed up. The trunk seems to be expanding. The noise came from above. I first want to go left to see what's lying there. Cheers. Oh, I'm here again. Well, this is interesting. Oh. Hello. Thank you. The tree has grown. Some of the branches have crashed through the window and into a street. The window has been broken by the tree's branches and its sudden growth. Intense rays of light stream into the bookshop. So the song is outside then? Can I talk to you? So, is it left or is it... Nope, it is right. Oh, perspective, perspective. Now I'm really confused. Where the heck? Can I get out of this place? Get out? There's no way to exit the fog. We only can wander around and get lost in it. In the fog all the stars die. Oh my goodness. There it is! Oh shit, I have to sneeze. The paper sheet captured in the branch is now within my reach. On the page is a strange poem. First into the wind, they sought for the king, but lost were the birds, they wept in the suffering. And they flew to the sea, compelled by need. They found their silence, their request was complete. Hi, mister? Wait, mister? Hello, mister? Are you guiding me through the fog? Or do I have to do that myself? Mr. Creepy Man? Was the wind first, right? First into the wind. What? Okay, first the wind, they sought for the king. Oh my goodness, what is this? Sea. Enter the sea. No, I want the sea. Can you give me the sea, please? There's no sea here. And now the utter silence, right? Utter silence. Your ticket, please. Thank you. Please come in. You should definitely play Phantom of the Opera, the PC game, because it is amazing. That definitely reminds me of that. Hello, Jeremiah. I knew you would find us eventually. Welcome to our humble performance. You were there. You were part of the group. You don't remember my name, do you? I am Alexandre. What is all this about? What do you want from me? From you? Nothing, dear Jeremiah. It is you who came here searching for an answer. It is the same as when you joined our group. We each came with our own reasons. Do you remember yours? Philosophy. True philosophy. Indeed, it was our thirst for knowledge that drew us together. No one waits for us out there, dear Jeremiah. There is no one who will care for us when our home comes. We had been alone until now. How did I end up in London after being buried in the boarding school? The bird protects us. It is by his design that we should meet again. But we're not the only ones who take shelter beneath his wings. His influence and power is ever expanding, ever reaching. Do you not feel him beckoning? I only want to wake from this nightmare. This is no nightmare. This is a show, a performance. The truth we seek lies beyond the curtain. Now we have crossed the point of no return. The lights are on, the stage is set, and soon you shall meet the actors. Welcome. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This belongs to you. I don't want to take that. I'm sorry, no. I mean, the tentacles quite form a nice surrounding to that. Dearest Herr Dr. Wakefield, if you're reading this, then you have followed my instructions to arrive at the agreed-upon address. Good. I apologize that I could not accompany you immediately. My own investigations have demanded a certain unanticipated degree of attention. I've determined that your patient David is in a serious trouble. I will contact you with more information post-haste. In the meantime, discretion is of the utmost importance. Your friend, Johann Kaufmann. Well, that was a fast one. No, wait, this is the longest. So far, this is the longest. Holy shit, 1,471. So then, dive into the last creepy episode. Previously on the last door. After escaping from his burial, David finds himself in the cellar of London's darkest slum, the old Nickel Rookery. In his pocket he has a ticket for a show called The Four Witnesses. David walks through the misty streets following a strange man who seems to guide him. He learns the legend of the Simurgh, the killing of birds. Following it straight through a dreamlike land of fog, David finally meets Alexandre, a member of the secret group David and his friends had at school. Alexandre welcomes David and speaks of an entity called the Bird that has been calling them ever since the experiment they conducted back then. Excuse me. There's no turning back. I've made my mind. Do you? I'm ready. Go on, do it. Do it. Do it! Did he just kill our main protagonist? What? Why would you do that? Gallothriona. I love this man's music, holy shit. This music is one of the reasons I bought these games. They are so good. Oh. Can you see all the stars twinkling in the black outer abyss? All the constellations traced by human eyes in long-distant areas? Look now to the forest in the valley, to the old tower, from the last tree in the distance to the stars in the sky. And even the stones beneath our feet are just silhouettes. I know that. But if you want to support someone, you just buy the full game. And say it's something for a stream too. So win-win! Just silhouettes that hide the truth from our poor senses. Ancient shadows that hang over the veil that hides the world. As if it were the curtain of a theatre. The veil separates the truth from the lie. The Vale is a place, David, a place of mists. Anthony's great abilities brought you here, but his influence will soon fade away. The mask of lies will descend over your eyes once again. You must find the door as I did. The door that gives passage through the Vale. Open it, and we will walk together beyond the mist. I suppose you're wondering why I called you so urgently. I cannot deny your letter was truly mysterious. I have been travelling doctor to Scotland. Have you heard about the massacre of St. Gall? Why, yes, the tragic event that has been the continued object of speculation and grim rumour on every newspaper in England. For weeks now, pamphlets have claimed that all kinds of macabre things took place. But I don't understand how is all this connected with my patient. He was there. I'm afraid he's one of the victims. Dear God. Are you telling me my patient has been murdered? Murdered? Thankfully no. Please excuse me for alarming you. I did not mean to give this impression. Herr de Witt was attacked but survived. What happened to him then? It seems the criminal was caught by Herr de Witt in the midst of the act. Then he tried to do the same thing to de Witt that he had done to the others. Fortunately, the nuns